do it.
All right. What is going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds. We are looking today at the Anbernic RG477M. This is their latest high-end Android 4x3 handheld, and this time it has a metal shell, rocking a Dimensity 8300 inside, and I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, who also has the 477M.
Hey, everyone.
Silver.
Thanks for joining us.
You got your hype sticks
Got
loaded
my
on
hype
that
sticks
one.
on there. Yeah, looking nice.
Now, Rob's loaded on all the custom optimized emulators. I'm sticking to mostly stock today, just so we can kind of see a little bit of comparison, you know, side by side. Ideally, you probably want to load on custom, but is that the bee's knees? I don't know. We're going to find out. And we, of course, Mr. Andrew, who goes by Earthbound. How much does the Earthbound cost?
Exactly. It was too long. That's what I was gonna write. And then I started typing. I was like, "This is too long. It's gonna take up the whole bottom third."
Well, thanks for joining us. Andrew's joining us as a technical expert. 477M in his hands soon-ish. Yes.
Hopefully.
Live chat. How are you all doing? If you have any questions, let us know. We'll get to what we can. This is going to be structured much like our usual impressions video. Maybe we'll get into some review territory. Knowing us, we'll probably dive a little deeper in the weeds than we intend to. I'm sure it'll just end up as like another live review, but we'll see. I have new batteries in my scale, Rob, for one thing, so that's right.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We got to compare against the RG Slide today. We got to compare against the RP5, the 557, the Odin Mini, and what? The RP...
PSP.
PSP, the RP
My
Mini.
mind was blown that literally the image on here is the same size as it is on the 477M when in 16:9.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, my eyes are deceiving me, but no, it's true. Yeah, they're almost the same. So, yeah, PSP would be a good bet on this guy. Yeah.
I loaded on some PSP, so
Yeah, I got some
let's frickin' go.
Heck yeah.
So we'll do a little questions here and there, but mostly we're going to stick to our usual format, and then we'll answer questions at the end. So load them up. Producer Sony is here starring them as we go. And if you want to look at specs on this bad boy, this releases, for one thing, this coming Saturday. So it's going to be Saturday the 2nd at 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, 1800 Beijing time. And it launches for a early bird price of $220 plus shipping. Now it says sold out here, but that just means it hasn't come on sale yet. So your first 72 hours, you do save $20. After that, it must go up to what, $240 is what we're looking at for this bad boy. Yep.
Yeah, and that's for the 8 gigabyte. What is it?
That's the lower spec.
256?
No, 8128.
8128. Okay.
And then
8128.
12256.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And they did send, I guess, both of us the 12256.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me, of course. It's like,
Yeah, I think the review units are the
wouldn't send you
12.
the bottom.
Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes we'll get the mid tier, sometimes the lower, sometimes the higher. But this time, yeah, we got the 256, 12 gigabytes. It has that chocolate bronze or silver blade colorways, aluminum CNC metal process there, 4.7-inch LTPS. So that's something to take note. Not an IPS display, an LTPS, which is a different type of LCD display. It has richer colors. It's very saturated. A little bit more degradation over time, but again, probably won't see that in this console's lifespan. Anyways, most people, I think, move on to the next thing, but it's still something to consider because you should keep your one handheld for many years. OCA full lamination on this multi-touch 1280 by 960 resolution, a maximum refresh rate of 120 hertz, so we can use some of that black frame insertion, which is all the bee's knees these days. Dimensity 8300 coming in with a 4 nanometer process, octa-core CPU, blah, 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 stats. You can look on the screen right there. They're right there. Mali G615 GPU, 12 gigabytes of LPDDR4 RAM in this one, 256 gigs of onboard storage, Android 14, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and it also comes with a bunch of preloaded apps and the Rixel HK software, which does let you download games, but especially if you live in Italy, don't do that. Android games and other 30 kinds of simulators. So yeah, it does have some stock emulators, but these do not ship with games. Will they when you buy it? It seems like they usually give that option. Dual stereo speakers on this bad boy, supports up to 2 terabytes, which I do have a 2 terabyte card in here.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well,
Wow.
I just have the one card that I tote around between all my Android handhelds. 5,300 milliamp hour battery in there, which is really nice to see. 7 hours of battery life is what they claim. 3D Hull joysticks on these. We do have some alternate joysticks we're going to try. And you do have RGB lighting on those joysticks, so that's cool. And gyroscope, rumble, all that fancy stuff. There's a fan, which gets very loud. So we're going to talk about the loud fan and the potential coil whine that people have been talking about. And not only that, but we got to talk about video out and other questions that you might have. All right, without further delay, let's hop into the... Let's just look at it. Rob, let's look at yours.
Sure. Yeah, I got mine.
Let's look at this bad boy.
Yeah. I like the silver.
Sticks.
The silver actually, it's a color I wouldn't have picked. I would have went with the bronze just because it's a little bit different. But the silver in person's nice, And I actually like this included. I guess I don't know what to call this. The name
you know what to call it.
I know what to call it, but I'm not gonna say that, But it's actually
So-
gives it a nice grip. It gives it a little bit of a texture, which is nice. But here, let me take this off so we can see.
I wonder if they're going to include that shell grip, with it. That I'm not sure about.
Was it in the box or was it just in the packaging?
Good question. I think it was in the case, I want to say.
Okay.
So those two
yeah.
the two back parts are not just for ergonomics. They're actually covering the Wi-Fi antenna. So it allows the Wi-Fi antenna signal to pass through plastic easier than the metal. So apparently that's what's going on there. You do have that fan intake on the back and then the exhaust up the top.
Yep. Got it right up here on the top.
Rob, what do you think about that? What do you think about the feel of the metal, the CNC?
It's nice. It's not rough. I think. They did a nice job. With the finishing. I know some people don't like the raw aluminum look, but I think it's actually pretty nice in person. And I think lighting also does matter here. I was talking about this in the Discord, but yeah, I think this is a good, simple color for most people. If they don't like that brown, that weird bronze, then this is probably the one you're going to end up going with. And
Yeah.
the one thing I hate about this one is for sure the Skittles, I think, just kind of like...
You know what?
Oh, you're killing me, man.
No.
Yeah.
No, I would love to see the black buttons from the bronze one on this, and I think that would just be a really clean and classic look. Andrew doesn't approve.
No, I don't. I think the Skittles are what are tempting me, like making me lean towards the silver over the bronze.
I'd be okay having those Skittles on the chocolate bronze, honestly. I'd like to see that. Maybe a swapperoo.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I actually like the inline shoulder buttons.
You like the inline?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
Zephram, why do you all hate fun? Rob?
I don't know. I feel like it breaks up the aesthetic of this kind of raw aluminum look that they're going for here,
Yeah, I can hear that. Would you rather have the black buttons that are on the bronze on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And see,
I'd
I'd
have
rather
to do a little swappy poo,
Yeah, I'd like to do a swappy poo and have your Skittles on my bronze. So, just saying.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do a little swappy poo there.
We're gonna have a little swappy poodle.
One thing I like is that you see that the 4 screws are accessible and the backplate just comes right off, so you can actually get into this really easily.
Pretty
is
easy.
Really nice. Yeah, that's definitely a nice thing.
And Rob, you're working on a full review video for this. Is that right?
I'm working on some other stuff. I
stuff.
find that I can contribute to the community in different ways. So
Yeah, you do your emulation.
I've been working on some deep dives, so look for something pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get that fan tested. That's the main thing. And you're always so good at that.
The fan is loud.
It does get loud. Or not the
Yes.
fan, I'm sorry, the battery. The battery test, I mean, for length.
Battery testing. Well, I've been doing some very high-end stuff, so I have been killing that battery. I haven't timed it properly yet, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But this screen, man, I love this screen from the slide. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not quite OLED, but it is, I think, better color-wise than your regular IPS. And having that 120 hertz is really nice to see, too. Meaning just things can be super fluid. And I want to learn more about the black frame insertion. I'm not an expert on that in particular, but I saw Zoo playing around with it in his video, and I said, well, I got to do that too.
Hey,
We're gonna
that
take
120 hertz is all the rage today, you know?
Yeah, all the kids these days.
All the kids are doing it these days.
All right, so let's take a look over at the bronze then. Here we go. I put Sackboy on there.
It looks so clean.
So here's the bronze. I think the Skittles would look good on there. I don't know. I also am okay with the inline buttons on this just because it creates such a pocketable experience. The only thing ruining that is the sticks might be a little bit too tall, but you can always swap them out. You can do some low profile stuff.
Which actually, the hype sticks that I was showing here, they're not low profile ones, but hype sticks actually has a low profile option, and
Really?
I should be getting those in so I can test them out and see how they work. But that would be probably a really nice option for this device.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Okay, so going over the buttons though with everybody, you might have seen we did the unboxing for these on the podcast a day or two ago. So if you want to see the unboxing portion, definitely check that out to get like our raw, unfiltered thoughts as we're unboxing it. But just to go over what we thought, at least what I thought is, I mean, you have your tried and true Anbernic D-pad. The pivot feels really good. They've kind of just perfected their rubber membrane D-pads by this point, and they're not going back from it. Like this is as good as you would expect from any of their other high-end handhelds right now. And then for your face buttons, I mean, the same thing there, really. You've seen these on a bunch of their different models now. Really nice play and travel. Really nice feeling, mushy rubber membrane buttons. The aluminum
it's
on this.
Classic Anbernic, but the good kind of classic Anbernic. It's just what you have come to expect with their D-pads, their face buttons, just really solid overall.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the mushy style buttons, this is like the best in class for those. So they did a really good job on that. The place where it gets a little bit more tricky is, of course, these joysticks. They're Hall joysticks, but they're a little, again, just a little tall. And so I'd like to see a little bit more low profile, replace some of those swap-in sticks so you can really get a really good pocketable experience, which we'll show you pocketability here in a minute.
What's funny about Anbernic is that you would think that the sticks they use on the 557, they would have used here and then used those sticks on the 557, kind of done the reversal there. But no, it's just, it's Anbernic.
And the RGB lighting's fun too. Like it'll light up. I got the lighting really dim right now, but it'll light up like your third-party sticks. Here's those hype sticks we keep hyping. Nice big concave version. Which that's the other thing, I have bigger thumbs, and so these little sticks I always prefer just to see a little bit bigger. Anbernic can be kind of all over the place with their stick choices. Sometimes they go for really nice options, but if you've seen the RG557, sometimes they go for little itty bitty options. Little bitty. Now I think some
like those little nubbins.
Well, I mean, there's nubbins and there's nubbins. Like they're nubbins that like AYN and Retroid uses. They're on the smaller side, but they're that concave, and man, they fit the form factor really well. Here's the RP5 and the Odin Mini, both higher end.
Pop them off, and put them on the on there.
You could, right?
They should be.
Wouldn't
compatible. They should be compatible. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. I say go for it. Live dangerously.
RP5 sticks on the bronze.
Hey. I don't know about the colors going together, but oh, you put the yellow on there. Oh, man.
Does that upset you, Rob?
A little bit, but hey, I mean, those look like they work. How's it move?
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah,
yeah, I like that.
See?
Okay, so yeah, you can get yourself some Retroid sticks too, and just swap them right in. Just buy some extras. Okay, well, so that's a look at the buttons. Not having stacked shoulders can be a little hit or miss if you want that analog, trigger buttons. But inline means, yeah, more pocketable, and they're just about right. You have the L1 and R1 on the sides there, easy to reach. Ergonomically speaking, this handheld, they've done really well in that regard, and you can reach L2 and R2 well. They are louder, and in fact, now we can do some button ASMR, and you're actually going to hear it this time. I've figured out how to make all of that work.
I noticed that on the podcast.
Very
yes.
excited. So I'm going to get a little bit weird volume-wise, but here we go. You hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah, those face buttons are very quiet. Really nice.
Okay, now let's not get carried away here.
I was like, are we going full on with this ASMR?
No, Rob. We aren't. Okay, so, and then you got your 4-inch screen here, which we'll take a look at that when we're playing some games. These little bump outs, yeah, they add a little bit of grip to it, I'd say. It's a little bit tough to grab if you want to really grab onto something, but ergonomics in general, it's very lightweight, and the ergonomics feel good. And I think that if you add on their extra shell, which I do hope they just include this. Make sure I get this right this time. Pop in their little shell.
I like the shell quite a bit. I actually been using it pretty much since I got it with it on there.
And now we're going to do a little bit of touching on the shell. It feels very good right there. Like to scratch it right there. Yeah. No, this does feel nice. It's a nice matte texture plastic. And I prefer to play it in this configuration, but I mean, it looks better without it, of course. But yeah, that works well. All right, Rob. Let's hop on over to yours, get your impressions of those buttons and doodads.
I can't do any ASMR, fancy ASMR like
well,
you can. But yeah, this is good stuff.
It takes all kinds. It takes all kinds, Rob.
Let's see. Pretty much classic travel there. Let's see, sits above the face of the device, so that's really nice. Yeah, the travel is just really good on these face buttons. I really like these a lot. D-pad.
I like that the buttons are quiet, too.
Good, really good pivot. Look at that pivot. Look at that.
Yeah.
Love myself a good pivot.
They throw off the quiet face buttons by giving you the loudest shoulder buttons.
So many of the handheld companies do that, which I don't understand. I mean, I know that the switches are easier to put in for these shoulder buttons, but yeah, I would love if everything was just quiet. I could understand it for maybe like the start, select, and that's fine. But yeah, why? Why are these shoulder buttons so clicky? You know?
I mean, the face buttons definitely feel better, I think, than the RP5 as far as noise goes.
Yes. Also, the Odin 2 Portal, for example, which is very clacky. I mean, those are super loud.
Yeah.
So these are very quiet. I mean, like, I don't think you're going to hear it coming up at all.
You hear a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. This is really nice. It actually is surprisingly comfortable, despite it being a flat slab. You know, I mean, I feel like I have a pretty solid grip on this. Everything's pretty reachable. You know, it's nice. I really don't have a whole lot of complaints when it comes to that.
Do you think that this could benefit from a grip, like a grip you would hold on? It adds a little.
I personally won't use a grip, but I could definitely see some people going with grips on this for sure.
I bet people are going to make it for
me.
This.
Like my grip on this, like the way I'm holding this, is quite comfortable to me. You know, so. But I definitely see that happening. I'm almost positive that's going to be a thing.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't huge on the RG Slide and its ergonomics at all, really. They've definitely made a much better ergonomic handheld here. It's just their classic. It's like an updated, what is it, 40, I'm going to get this wrong, 405M?
Yep.
405M.
It's a bigger 405M basically, but very similar design language, kind of, the same idea, obviously.
And then a metal, it's a metal and updated 406H. I get that model right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. And then some people would say it's like the spiritual successor to the original like 351 line or the 350M. Which,
I'm pretty sure,
fair.
I think in Zoo's video, he had the kind of like the legacy of all the metal Anbernic devices lined up, and that's kind of, seems to be the natural progression of all those that
Yeah.
came before it.
Which
And in
will
many
link-
ways, it's honestly probably their best metal revision. It's just they did a lot right here, I think.
Yeah. And Answer has a good point. Just because, inline does not mean pocketable because the
Correct.
sticks do protrude. So we're saying
It's also
it
kind of big too. I mean,
It is
it's
kinda
just
big.
tall. It's just very tall,
It be-
obviously.
it becomes pocketable if you do like low profile sticks. But the stock sticks, yeah, unless you want to pop them off every time you're going to pocket it, it might catch your pants. It will. It will.
Just a little bit, yeah, for sure. Which is why I was saying I think it's funny how they on the 557 they use the little itty bitty sticks, and then for this one they use the tall ones. It's kind of just cracks me up.
Right. Okay, let's do a pocket test.
Oh yeah, show us those pants. Yeah, you can tell it's just a little bit. Unless you got some like loose shorts like what Stubbs is wearing,
The only
definitely-
thing I noticed, it didn't really bother me putting it in, but the only thing I did notice is that it can be a little bit heavier than like a smartphone. So let's take a look at the weight and some comparisons now.
Yeah, it's pretty weighty. I you feel it a little bit.
I'm gonna do it with the thing on 405, 406 grams. If we take this off, where are we at?
Wasn't this lighter than the slide though?
It was very close.
It was very close, which is just very funny to me.
It's very close. Let's see
That
it
slide
without.
is a chunky boy.
So 364. Geez, this adds like a little
Wow.
bit of
That's
little
some
bit of weight.
Solid plastic or whatever they're using. there.
Yeah. And there's the RG slide at 379. So yeah, the slide is just slightly heavier.
Yeah, that's
RP5 is coming in at 271. RP Mini V2 at 223 grams.
Yep.
Odin Mini V2 at 340 grams. And the RG557 is going to be rocking it at 345 grams.
Shows you what that metal does. I mean, it definitely
Does.
adds weight to it. Yeah.
It adds a little heft, but because you have metal in the screen and behind the screen for the slide, it's right here. That definitely adds some weight too. And so yeah, I can feel that the slide is a little heavier. It's very close though. I think the weight is better balanced on here too.
It's so funny to see how the slide and the 477M are like almost the same size in terms of their footprint. It just shows you that the slide kind of doesn't benefit from the whole sliding mechanism.
Yeah. I'd agree there, man. Okay. So as far as comparisons goes, I mean, these are just the immediate ones. You guys, let me know if there's others that you'd like us to look at. I'm sure between Rob and I, we have most likely whatever you can come up with. But, you're looking at the $220, $240 price point plus shipping. We're going to call it $250. And the RP5, a similar price, a little bit less. RP Mini V2 is a little bit less than that. So, but these are all around plus or minus $200. Odin Mini is where you start to creep up to about 300 plus. Odin 2 Mini. And the slide as well, about 200. And the RG557 with its OLED screen, man, this is the most comfortable thing they've ever made, though, bar none. This is so comfortable. Need Gamma OS to come help us out with the software and the PWM flickering, which I am happy to note we're not seeing that PWM flicker here in the 477M, which is really good. The D-pad, I don't understand why they didn't go with their tried and true D-pad on this, because, man, they got it right here, and then this one is like this glossy other thing. It's good, but it's not as good as the 477M. And the face buttons are pretty much the same. So, yeah, good there. Once again, loud, clicky shoulders, and you have stacked. But
Again, it cracks me up when, Anbernic has pretty much as close as you can get to a perfect D-pad, and they just say, "Yeah, you know what? We're just going to use something different for the 557."
Yeah, they sometimes step back from their own
It's
design.
like, why?
I mean, they gave us I think it was right. They gave us the great D-pad again.
Yes, they did.
In the RG slide, in the great face buttons. Oops, as I crack my RP5. And then you have your RP5 and RP Mini, which you have OLED screens here, which I love the OLED screens. You have a mini LED in your Odin here. But the only downside of the Retroids, they benefit from having that compatible Snapdragon 865, but the face buttons are so clackety loud, man. So loud, so loud. So that's one downside. Beautiful OLED screens, though. I like my RP5. I don't use it as much as I should. I use the RP Flip 2 definitely more as my daily driver handheld, and I appreciate the Mini. I mean, it's adorable, and it's an
will
OLED
say
screen.
the face buttons are better on the 477M compared to pretty much all the Retroid devices.
Yeah, the face buttons definitely I like better on here versus everything here minus, this is about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, and D-pad, it's always, it comes down to preference. I like both. I like both approaches to the D-pad.
I like the shoulder buttons though for sure better on the Retroid.
Much quieter.
Either of the Retroids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the one bummer is that they're so clicky. I mean, not as bad as some other devices, but it's audible.
And your D-pad on the Retroid, they're also great D-pads. They're fantastic D-pads. They're just a different style, so it's really up to your preference. These are going to be your Vita style, where they're quiet, clicky, but the pivot feels great. They're very specific, accurate. You know exactly what you're doing. Where these are a little bit more loosey-goosey, mushy, sloppy, but still accurate. So it's just kind of pick your preference. Retroid and AYN likes this kind. Anbernic and Powkitty like this kind. Rob, do you have any comparisons you want to do?
No. I mean, I have my PSP out
Your
here,
PSP
just for the screen, but we could talk about that when I do PSP gaming. I just thought it was really interesting. But you can see like the screen width is the same, and so imagine you take that and you put that right there. You basically have the full size PSP screen from here in this device, even though it's a 4.3. So if you're worried about 16:9 content, it will display really well on this device as well. So it just kind of deceived me. I was like, oh no, it has to be smaller. There's no way, but nope, it's the same size as the original PlayStation Portable screen, which is kind of cool.
Do you want to take us through the software and just let's look at the screen too. Let's go into PSP in a minute here.
You could see I loaded up some PlayStation 3 firmwares.
That's right. You have PS3 ready for this. I'm so stoked.
Yeah. I only have one game on there, but PS3 actually does really well with the Dimensity 8300. I was kind of blown away by it on the 557. And
that's
so
crazy.
If you're curious about that, I do have a whole video on that. So it should be very similar here as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I've changed some things around from the stock. I mean, there is all of this stuff that came preloaded. You can see some icons are missing here because I loaded up my own versions. But
I didn't load my own for the most part, but I uninstalled all of that stuff that I don't need.
I haven't gotten into it yet. Like the main screen right here is usually what I've set up. I've customized. I have some emulators here, and then these are just the ones I wanted to do for our showcase today.
It saves time. So let's open up that PSP. PPS's PP if you want.
Let's go for it. Yeah, I loaded up my gold version, but it does come with just the free version, straight from the Play Store. It's already on there to begin with.
Fantastic.
Got a bunch of stuff here. What would you like to check out? Got a couple games on here.
I mean, I do have Burnout Revenge on my desk right now. Yeah.
Okay. Shall we do some Ridge Racer?
Yeah.
Why not? Ridge Racer's a great one. And I think I have it like 4 or 5x scaling right now. Let me take a look and see what I have. It's 4x right now. It's
nice.
Which is 1080p. Honestly, it could probably handle more than that, but the screen itself, it doesn't really.
You don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and PPS is PP. I mean, you can. It is very forgiving if you want to do upscaling these days. Almost device agnostic too. Take your device. It does pretty well. It's very, very efficient. This dev is just the best.
So you can see, I mean, it's kind of wild. So yeah, I mean, I'm impressed by just how 16:9 content looks on this display. I really feel like I'm not losing anything. And I mean, you could stretch if you want to be like Stubbs. I mean, for sure. You know, I'm not gonna judge you.
Sometimes when no one's looking, I do like to stretch. I'll
I
stretch.
know. I've seen
I'll
those
stretch
private
one by
pictures.
one to 16 by 9, no problem.
Now I
Yeah.
have some games save stated. I didn't have Ridge Racer save stated, so
That's fair.
I tried to be faster that way. But
Cyber, yeah, man, we're gonna look at the speakers here in a few.
yeah, Stubbs will be the better one to show that since he has his mic set up to record that.
I got my speaker mic.
Heck yeah, you do.
So this physically is the same dimensions as your PSP, is what you were saying earlier?
Yes, like almost identical.
The screen.
The screen size, yeah. So what you're seeing here as this image is the same screen size as you get on an original PSP.
Minus the bezels.
Right.
Yeah.
But so you're not shrinking down that 16:9 content, which is really nice. Hold on, whoops. Where the hell? There we go. I need to see my. There we go. Get situated. I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing with the drifting too, because I don't think my controls are set up. Or maybe they are. I'm just terrible at this.
Yeah, you're just terrible. So am I, though. This is just...
It's so hard to live stream and talk at the same time. And,
It will never get
also,
easier. The
and
pressure's
not be
on.
bad at the game too. Look at this. This is terrible.
Synctron, stretching is blasphemy. Thank you for the super chat to tell us that. Suffer not the heretic. Thank you.
The PSP just will do super well on this. This is no issues for that Dimensity 8300. I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it. All right, I'm getting into a little bit of a groove here. I'm not as terrible. That was a
ASMR
rough
calm.
start.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get to general questions at the end of the stream. So if you have questions, we'll star them for later in the show. But right now, we're doing the related questions.
Look at that. But yeah, this is awesome. This is a great experience. Really nice.
Yeah, no, it looks solid out, and it looks good on that screen. The screen, again, the specs are, it's a 1280 by 960. So, I mean, yeah, you can get 4X. You could even 5X if you wanted, but there's no point. Pride Tunes,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
kind of set everything up to just to, closely utilize what the resolution is
Yeah.
on this display. So, but there's definitely room for more upscaling if you really want to go crazy.
3x2 PSP for the win.
Whoops.
I want to see... Okay, so that looks good. I'd like to see, if you don't mind, Rob, being the presenter, and I'll guide people through just the menu real quick. So this is going to be your usual Anbernic menu that you see in Android from this. If you swipe from the top down there.
Oh yeah, you want to see the launcher?
The quick launcher. Yeah.
Yes.
So you get your internet. You get your...
Yeah. I never use. You know me. I don't use launchers.
I'll show people the launcher. I got mine set up.
Why don't you do yours? Yeah,
Well,
that's better. Because I hate using the launcher.
You're good. Okay. Okay, but first, before that, just a quick...
Oh, that's a good point.
Settings.
I didn't even think about that. What Kyle said in chat. If you're doing TV out, which this does support,
then you can make use
of that. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, does it do 4K?
That's a good question.
Video.
I actually don't know.
I have that new external monitor that we unboxed recently. We can
Is it
pull
a
into
4K?
this. It might be. I'll have to double check it. So, okay. So you have your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your auto rotate. You've seen these in many of their handhelds. We don't need to stick around here very long. But one thing to note is that there is high mode, and it does work now. This actually kicks it into high gear for performance. Caveat being is that you now only get two options for the fan, auto and strong. Both of these are terrible options because the fan is loud as all get out, and it is not coil whine that I've been hearing. It's more like it's just annoying, but it's not your traditional coil whine. So, but it is loud and it is annoying. So we've asked Anbernic, and Rob has checked with them, and they are working on custom fan curves for high performance mode, which is important because if you don't use high performance mode, which most of the time, you might not need that, you can use the custom
You have way more options. You could even stop the fan, which
Yeah.
Honestly, in that setting, you probably don't need the
You
fan
don't.
all too much. Yeah.
I didn't. I really, if you're not
Yeah,
using the
yeah.
high performance enabled, I have not needed the fan hardly ever. It doesn't get that hot. Not as hot as I was worried about. I really thought with this metal shell it's going to get toasty, but I've been pretty surprised about that. Now the custom fan curve here doesn't let you set anything yet, so I hope that they give us an
Oh,
option to
it
manually.
does.
It does.
It's
Oh, do you
poorly
have to go
done.
to their back end?
Yes, you got to go into the, no, you got to go
Oh,
into
you got to
settings.
go into settings here.
Yep, and then go to the handheld game console settings. So go back one, right there.
Handheld
Yep.
game console settings.
And there you go. You can change the fan
Oh, then you
configuration
can.
there.
Oh, cool.
What's
Literally.
interesting is if you set it to high CPU mode, all those options show up, but the fan
You
curve
can't.
is grayed out, so you can't change anything there.
That's nice. Okay. So thanks for showing me that. I did not know that. And you can change up your joystick, so you can do that from the quick menu as well if you want to change the colors and whatnot. And your usual stuff here. Nintendo Switch sticks or Nintendo Switch control mode, meaning A and B are going to get swapped. Or you can do just your standard Xbox style. Whatever your flavor is there. And if you want to get into their launcher, all you got to do is hold down this little button there, the little Anbernic launcher symbol. Just hold it down. It'll launch. If you want to get out of it, just hold it down again for about a second, and you're back to the regular Android. So that's a nice, quick, and easy way to do it. And since we're talking about Burnout, and it's like right here on my desk, probably my favorite PS2 game.
Yeah. It's a great
We got to do
racing
some
game.
Burnout. Is there another racing
What's your
strain?
favorite Burnout? What's your favorite Burnout?
Oh man, Burnout Revenge, man. I was working at a game store, slinging games to kids when I was one of my first retail jobs. I adored it, and I remember I had the Burnout Revenge soundtrack in our PS2 in the shop. Day in, day out, I just had the soundtrack on repeat. It's the best freaking soundtrack ever. Just the game itself is amazing. Criterion.
I have or
so
may
good.
not have totally loaded up some Burnout playlists off of Spotify in the past.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The soundtracks are definitely notable. It's like going back in time. It's pretty awesome.
I mean, it's like Tony Hawk or like any of those games that were out.
Yes.
They all use
Oh,
these
yeah.
licensed tracks, and it just adds to the whole nostalgia bit for me.
I actually like the Burnout soundtracks because I discovered a lot of different artists that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I didn't realize I liked All American Rejects as much as I do. I heard their radio songs, but they have some bangers on here. Oh. So good.
Yeah, PS2 performance is also really good with this
Yes.
device. It does
Yeah,
pretty well with the Dimensity. Yeah.
And the worry comes with this chipset though is with compatibility, you're not going to be using, turnip drivers or any of your custom drivers
No.
that you normally would on some of these handhelds. But you do have some really nice performance when it comes to PS2. Very nice performance. Strangely, when it comes to PS3, apparently. Weak point being, I guess, what is it? Switch isn't too happy with this chipset.
It's hit or miss.
It's hit or miss.
It's definitely hit or miss. Yeah. What I've noticed, I've been saying it in Discord too, is that whatever does actually works incredibly well. I mean, you can do, upscaling and all that kind of fancy stuff. And then just it doesn't work, depending on the game. So it's really, you're either in or you're out with it.
And let's get let's listen to this together. Turn down the...
Yeah, the audio's coming in really nice.
Nice. No.
What upscaling are you set to right now? Is it 2x?
I'm at 2x.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too.
No, we gotta make it. We gotta make it. Gotta make it. No. No.
I don't think I've ever failed that early in that first stage. But then again, I can't talk. My drifting was pretty bad initially, so.
Well, we got a bronze. We're gonna have to live with that.
Hey, bronze
for
for
the
the bronze handheld, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a look at PS2. There's also, I mean, if you wanted to see your classic Street Fighter test, shout out to Russ.
The screen is really good though for like the 4.3 stuff. I mean, so PS2, GameCube, all that stuff. You don't have to mess with any widescreen hacks. It just looks good as is. Yeah, I could see this being a favorite if someone wants just a big 4.3 screen.
Yeah, this could be like your one 4x3 handheld. Definitely, it has all the right elements for that.
Oh, Matt Davis, he's just slinging stuff out there.
Man, I was doing my best, Matt Davis. I was doing my best.
That's incredible.
Wow, those are pretty loud speakers. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
speakers
no
get very
kidding.
loud.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's take a look at Horizon Chase in a minute.
Oh, that looks good.
Come here. Ibuki? Ibuki want a cookie? Ah. And by cookie, I mean my foot in your face. Come here.
This is just how Stubbs plays games all the time.
I
That's what I
believe it.
imagine.
I believe it.
Pretty much. Take my Hadoukens. Ha!
Don't throw it. Oh, I got worried there for a second.
Oh, please don't.
I thought you were going to chuck it behind you.
All right, so yeah, I mean the D-pad is it's their usual D-pad. That's it's good.
It's great.
I want to see PS3, man. Can we see PS3?
Yeah, let me. Whoops.
You load that up. I'm gonna do Wii U. Oh, you know what though? Let's go to. People wanted to hear the speakers, so Horizon Chase is gonna be our best bet for the sound to compare.
That's how we go to.
That sounds good.
Yeah, these speakers are definitely really good.
Look at one more.
Good old Halls of Torment.
Game. Yeah, man. So I really like the sound is very consistent. It gets pretty loud, not bassy, more trebly, some good mid-range, but man, the speakers get nice and loud, so you're going to be able to hear your games over your kids yelling, hopefully. One of my favorite.
And the Android port is so good.
It is. Halls of Torment. And
Hey Stubbs, do you have any AR glasses by any chance on you?
no, not right now.
Yeah, I don't either. Sorry, Cyber. I don't have any AR glasses.
Do like Delta Force Arena Breakout for like a higher end. I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed that Call
Warzone?
of Duty Warzone is gone. Yeah.
You can still sideload it. You still can play it. It's just that I think the service ends in October or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and sorry that Horizon Chase looked pretty saturated and washed out. I had the brightness up a little too high for the camera.
Yeah, I've actually been playing just regular Call of Duty Mobile, which I
Really?
guess is
It's fine.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Made by a different team, but it's not bad.
I've not tried out Delta Force yet. How is that?
Delta Force is a lot of fun. This one's actually Arena Breakout, though, which I like. It's kind of scratches my Call of Duty itch. Sorry. Let's see, how do I run? Tangos! Remember that Fleetwood Mac album, Tango in the Night, from 1987? Yeah, you shouldn't. Well, actually, it has a couple good ones. Bob Wolf knows what I'm talking about. Where's the tangos?
For you on that one.
Hold that window. Move up. Window's clear. Entering the building. Knight, left. Bishop, right.
Okay.
This looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to try this out.
Yeah, this game is,
Roger. We're taking
very
the
well
stairs
made
out the
so
pike.
far.
Roger. On you. Stick close.
All right, we're in the house.
Check your corners. Nice and slow.
I'm checking my corners very slow, just like Dad wants.
Place up.
Why can't I go further? This is barrier. What is this? Captain to tying knots. Want some knots tied, go to him.
Main guest room's accessible. Prepare to breach.
Breach it. Breach me, Daddy. Okay.
Oh,
Come on.
Crazy.
See if you can find anything useful. Crack that bucket open, rookie.
Open the safe.
This is great.
How do we open?
I think that's how you do that, buddy.
I don't think shooting it's gonna work.
No,
Open the
especially
safe.
not- regardless of how close you are to it.
Oh.
Stubbs.
Open the safe.
Didn't like that.
Why am I sideways? Why am I? Why am I like Igor, just like hunched over, walking around?
Because you shot yourself off a ricochet.
Oh, I did?
I don't know.
No.
I don't have time for this. Rob and PS3.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so I have this set to 150% upscaling, so I think that's a 1080p equivalent. But I love this game. This is like one of my favorite games.
What is it?
Resogun.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, PlayStation 3 does a lot better than I expected with the Dimensity 8300.
Yeah, so we are here with Rob the Retrotech Dad playing PlayStation 3 on an Anbernic handheld. Wild. I mean, some would say we could do it on the Win600. Maybe Rob would say that. Maybe. But I mean, an Android.
The funny thing is, this this is actually playing it better than the Win600 did. So.
No, get out of here.
Yeah. And don't forget, RPCSX is, it's a work in progress. There's only been a few builds, and kind of amazing what it can play though already.
So what are you playing now? What game is this?
Resogun, yeah.
Nice.
So this game is made from the same people responsible for Returnal. So you
like to play this game in your video.
I play this game a lot. Yes, I love this game. It's one of my favorites.
I've watched your videos.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Exactly. I mean, we see what happens when he watches my videos. You saw how excited he got about GameCube on the 34XXS.
Let it die.
How did I not know?
Poor Zoo.
That Zoo already covered that in one of our videos. I did not.
I mean,
well, he didn't make big fanfare about it. He wasn't like.
I mean, to be fair, I was trying not to make big fanfare about it either.
Yeah, but you made a dedicated video that said, here's GameCube on the 34XXSP, and I about lost my mind. I about lost my mind.
Know.
My brain fell out of my skull, and I tripped backwards out of my chair. And I had to go tell my wife, and I said, "We've got GameCube on the H700 line," and my family couldn't care less. But
I think I killed somebody, unfortunately. Oh well.
Us nerds, we know what this means. We've reached a new barrier, a new pinnacle of emulation, the next step. So I think that's fair. And Zoo, thank you for opening, and thank you for walking so Rob could run. So
that's how you know I'm a real stan. I knew that Zoo covered it. I watch every single one of Zoo's videos.
I saw you call him out at the end, and I was like, oh, cool. It's a Zoo video.
I actually would not have tested that game if it weren't for him. I didn't really think of it,
I didn't put 2 and 3 together there.
It's okay. We won't judge too hard. I mean, Zoo might, but, it's okay.
We're still friends.
At least you think you are.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's no telling with that guy.
But yeah, I mean, this runs awesome, And if you want to get an idea of like some other games that are playable, and there's some surprisingly bigger games than just this one, check out my video. I have a video with the 557. I mean, it's pretty lengthy.
We are not still friends. Oh, that means we were friends at one point. That's so nice.
That's exactly
that might be the nicest thing that Zoo has ever said to anybody.
One of the nicer things I've heard him say. That's really kind.
Damn, I got a really good combo going here. That's kind of shocking, but I have killed some people. It's all right though. They weren't worth saving.
Wow.
So I've never played Resogun before.
You gotta play this.
I gotta play it. Okay.
The graphics are really cool. I think it uses like voxels and stuff. It's
yeah.
pretty demanding actually. Surprisingly, I mean, you wouldn't think much of it, but yeah, this game is pretty awesome.
I mean, that voxel test.
Heck yeah. Oh, got a weapon.
While you're playing,
yeah.
I'm gonna answer a few questions I missed while you're playing.
Go ahead.
Okay. Dan, how do the speakers compare to the RP5? I got to give it to the RP5. I got to give the edge a little bit to the RP5.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just in the sound quality and the sound curve, it's a little bit more of a warmer. I don't know. it's a little more pleasant to my ears. This is a little bit harsher, but also gets louder as far as I can tell.
It also
pull the
helps that they're
RP5 out, but
front firing versus the
right,
down firing.
down firing.
Yeah,
You're going to get a little clearer audio.
yeah, for sure.
Sean P, is this better than the MIUI A30? Oh, 100%. But they're completely different categories, though.
Correct.
You're talking about a budget sub $50 horizontal Linux handheld that is meant to play up to what, PSP, DS, right? I mean, whereas this is going to hit way higher as far as performance goes.
Oh yeah.
So, but
they're in a different bracket. Yeah.
different bracket. I like the MIUI A30. The screen is a little dim for my liking. It's not one that I'm going to keep long term, but I appreciate it. And it was like their iterating device. I mean, hey, let's compare that to the MIUI Flip because my God.
Oh, jeez.
Compared to the MIUI Flip, yes, that's the better.
The A30 was at least saved, thanks to the software. But
Right, we got there.
The Flip's biggest problem is its hardware itself.
Right,
got a lot of issues.
Yeah, which this custom firmware community came through and they really fixed up the A30. Not a lot can be done to fix the hardware on the Flip. So let's get a V3. Kyle, does it do 4K? Oh, we talked about this. Yeah, so we're going to check video out
should definitely
to
test that out.
confirm.
Yep.
I'll get that ready here in a few. Dren's Life, does the PSP screen setting out of the box? So out of the box, it will do that 16:9, the correct PSP aspect ratio.
Yes, it's set that way. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And if you feed it your ROMs, their front end is already configured. Like I just gave it all my ROM folders and everything just works. Minus GameCube and Wii, but I think it's because I have RVZ file format and it wants maybe a different file format because they don't even show up in the launcher as an option. I was trying to troubleshoot that before the stream started. But yeah, PSP will just work out of the box as long as you use their built-in stock. If you're going to load in your own custom like Rob has done here, yeah, you're going to be going through setting up controls, setting up your settings, all that. So Anbernic lately, I don't know, in the last couple of years actually on their Android builds, if you go with their front-end solution, they have that configured with its own custom configs that actually, as far as I can tell, doesn't interfere with. If you launch RetroArch on your own separate, it seems to be a different config than if you launch it through their front end, which pulls in, their built-in config they have. Which
that's interesting.
It has its own like bezels set up. It all just
cool.
works. So it's interesting. Thank you for your questions. Great questions. Number one, Schmuck, for one, thank you for a super chat. Needs a dedicated hotkey button and flared digital triggers. It'd be nice to have triggers. Move the menu buttons to allow front firing speakers, and we'll have a perfect situation. Yes, front firing is going to give us even clearer speakers.
Yes, for sure.
But there is a dedicated hotkey button. I mean, it's the home back button, but you can, set that as your hotkey. There's also volume up and down up top, which I appreciate, and your little power button. And I like that the LED indicator light is on the top as well. I didn't even mention this earlier, but you do have a 3.5. Let me show my screen real quick, Sony, if you don't mind swapping over. We didn't even get to this, but there is a 3.5 headphone out, which is very appreciated. You get your microSD, your USB-C down there, just your one USB-C port. It'd be nice to have two ports, but there you go. And yeah, volume there, indicator there. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Okay, so seeing PS3 work is freaking ridiculous, but let me show you that front end I've been talking about. So you go in here, and if you want to set this up, it's pretty damn easy. You just go and let's do one I haven't done yet. Let's do GBC. So select, choose your emulator that you want. So they have Gambit configured, which is a RetroArch core, which is probably what I use anyways. And you can make it even easier on yourself if you want to drag ROMs onto their built-in storage and just make use of the built-in. They have a folder already pre-configured. You just drag and drop, so you don't even have to give it your own micro SD card. But we're going to go there, and we're going to select Game Boy Color, select, and then just say start searching for games. And that's going to immediately populate everything right there. And if you tell it to go and scrape, then it's going to slowly populate box art. Their scraper is not as not as far along as some of the other options. I mean, both Anbernic and Retroid Scraper, okay, will have misses. They miss more often than some of the other front ends. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that, but both of their front end solutions seem to miss more when you're trying to scrape. So that's the one downside, and why I, in the end, if I have the time, will opt for something like Console Launcher, Reset Collection, you know, Daigisho, because those are like flawless scrapers for the most part.
And that's a nice thing, you know, it being Android, you can load up your own launcher if you prefer.
Yeah, which is really nice. So if you use their launcher, you're going to have all the bezels already pre-configured. Look at that. So the Game Boy Color bezel. There you go, Aardvark. It's kind of close to my IRL last name, which is avocado. Well, I've broken my aardvark.
I don't think it's healthy.
What in the world is that? Oh my!
That's exactly what you think it is.
Oh, no.
Eggs
Broke
remaining.
your aardvark.
No.
Oh, we have to go get our eggs.
This
Oh,
would be the
Stubbs.
game that Stubbs played.
I can't believe this.
This is like the neg plant,
No.
the best emoji in our Discord. Oh, give me my sausage.
Oh, no.
Stubbs.
Where's my eggs? Oh, is this my
Why
egg?
is,
Oh, there's
why
my
is
egg.
the tip that color, too?
Stop.
I What?
What kind of messed up game is this?
Oh, thanks, Cyber. Yeah, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel. We do these streams all the time, for better or for
They were going
worse.
to. They were going to give us a like. They just took them all away after you turned
Give
the
me
aardvark
my
on.
eggs.
Yeah, after loading this game up, thanks.
Okay, so there's Egg
Remove
Quest.
that.
Yeah, right. It's going to be his most played game.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
All
On
right.
everything.
My favorite game for 3DS is Alien Chaos 3D. They even have the 3DS bezel configured here. This is using Citra MMJ.
Oh, I like
And-
that. Very
right?
nice. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
You just switched to your ASMR voice. You're like, oh yeah, that's really
That's really
it's
Ooh.
really nice. It's real nice. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Sultry Rob.
You know, I'm gonna you guys want to hear this, right? Let's get my you gotta hear the sound. I can finally show you the sounds in this game.
Yes. Let's blow some up.
I can't do it.
We broke Andrew again.
It's just,
It only does it when you get hurt. But
Now imagine those sounds with the game that he was just playing.
that's what I was thinking about.
only the audio.
Stop! Find another game.
That's great.
Oh my god.
All right, sorry. I'm so sorry. Wii U just works out of the box too. So you feed it your Wii U ROMs, and they just work, which I appreciate.
Oh, what games you've added?
Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Nice.
I love this game. Love it. Nintendo's gonna come and strike down our channel forever.
We don't have to worry about that anymore. They ID you now, so we're good.
Oh, good. Sorry, Lee. Both Lees. I'm sorry.
So it's kind of amazing that there were so many games, and that's the one that he ended up on.
I
He had to
never
have planned
played
that.
that before. No, I've never played that
Yeah,
before.
right.
I've never played it.
I don't believe it.
He's like,
I
how
wouldn't
can I
pick
screw
that.
with these two the worst?
I would have never played that, dude.
If there's one thing that's going to break both of them, it's aardvark, which isn't really an aardvark.
What sort of degenerate is Captain Toad?
Yeah, it's really cool to see Wii U working though. Just like the
Great.
557.
Is it playing a steady frame rate?
Yeah. Yeah, it does not struggle with Wii U too much.
Wow.
No,
that
a
was-
lot of it
that
is just
cutscene was
limitation
smooth.
of the emulator too.
Yeah.
That's also still very much a work in progress.
Hey, look, Rob. Fast Racing Neo.
Oh yes. You got to go into the graphic packs and change it to 120 frames per second.
Are you kidding me right now?
See how far we can push it. Yeah, why not?
Where's it at?
Exit out of this. Just go back to the main menu. Oh, you have to go into the actual emulator menu. I don't know if you can do that from here.
Right here. Enable motion.
No, you
you
need
gotta
to
exit out.
exit. Yeah.
Exit the video game.
No. Stubbs. No, open back up. Open it back up. Now swipe over or pull up the side menu. Hit exit.
No,
Why does it take you?
Just
We
go
gotta
back to
open
the
it
Android. Yeah, go
separate.
into Android. You're fine.
Why wouldn't it take him back to the menu though?
Because you touch yourself.
Launcher. It's to make it all pretty.
Oh.
There we go. Settings,
Oh.
graphics packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only problem is you said it's separately configured, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
Rob,
yeah.
over to you.
Oh, yeah, I actually have it. Here. It's
Oh, I actually have it.
Look, I came prepared.
Don't do that. He didn't even know about it until you said it. I didn't know
so
about it. So it's
I
not
do
like I
have
knew.
it. I have it set.
Well,
Okay.
what's important is that we all came.
So this is at just default res, which is 720p. So we'll see what we can actually get away with here.
Perfect. Aardvark over Patapon. Yeah, man. That Aardvark game, I'm
Right?
going to have to play some more of that.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
why am I collecting eggs with my nose? What is the little, like Wiener Schnitzel thing that's running around down there? Like, what is that?
Exactly what it
Wiener
is. Think it is.
My grandma
I
used
can't.
to
So
bring
we're
home the Wiener
getting
Schnitzel.
Stall.
just a little bit over 60. What is it, like 70 right now? 75. So at 720p, doesn't have quite the oomph to do the full 120, which I'm not surprised by.
Dan
What's it at?
Z's.
It's about 70 right now. 72,
Nice.
76. Yeah, it's
Dan
actually going up.
Z's.
It's going up.
Sounds like my phone speakers. Oh wait, it is my phone speakers. Ahem. How would you say they compare to other systems like RP5? Okay, so we talked about that. Yeah, definitely comparable, but I would say the RP5, and for that same coin, the Mini and the Flip 2, just a little bit more. What do you say? Like nuanced sound.
Ooh.
That has that audio curve.
You see the
a little more
the glitches
pleasant.
here? Yeah, that's definitely a MediaTek problem.
A MediaTek issue.
More so, yeah. It's a little bit exacerbated on here than it is on the Snapdragon.
Don't
Oh,
use
you
that
got-
word again.
So we got to actually show people the fan noise. So we'll do that on my mic here in a
That's
minute.
fine.
But yeah, it does get pretty crazy. In fact, Rob, I'm sure your fans are kicked on right now.
I wouldn't know because I can't tell, but yes, I do have it on.
Yeah. And Gotenks was asking, after you were running PS3 earlier, how
Oh, we hit
hot
100 frames. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. That's crazy. Yeah.
was it feeling really hot to you after you were playing some of that Rezo gun?
Yep, I actually answered that. So it just felt
Okay.
warm. It's just kind of warm. It's not hot. It's not uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
think the shell helps a lot when it comes to that as well. But I think cooling wise, it does fine. I don't think it's much of an issue there. I just wish that we can adjust the curve so that it sounds, not as loud.
Yeah,
I don't think it needs to
that'd
be
be best.
cranked up all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, the most annoying thing is not that it gets hot. It's the fan never knows quite how much it needs. Like it'll just
Yes.
kick on randomly
Yes.
and it's like and it's like, what do you? It's like,
it will
we're
like
just on
rev
the
up,
menu,
then stop, then rev up,
yeah,
then stop. It
then
kind of
stop.
it's all over the place. It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't know what it needs to actually do.
And that's what's more annoying. But it does cool down. It cools itself down.
Yeah, I don't think heat's
Overall.
much of an issue here. Yeah, with the active cooling, it helps a lot.
I would even say, see how much you can get away with not using the fan. Like, how far can you push it before you absolutely are like, okay, I got to turn the fan on. It's
If you,
uncomfortably hot.
Well, we could turn the fan off with the regular mode. So I was
Right.
gonna say, if you want to
Like, push regular mode.
I could run a 3 mark stress test, but it takes 20 minutes.
No.
That's the only,
could run
that's
the
the only downs.
You could run the shorter ones back to back.
Yeah, do the shorter one, but
I mean, it should still theoretically, as long as you run them back to back, it might, maybe not. I don't know.
but we don't need to show people like a loading progress bar. That's the benefit of us both being here. So
Correct.
maybe
That's why I
while
said
I'm-
we could switch to you for 20
Switch
minutes.
it,
And
yeah.
if everyone
want.
really wants to see the stability number, like the percentage,
I think it'd be worth.
okay, yeah,
trying.
I'll be happy to do it.
Because the thing about it is that, these are the pre-production models. People don't have these in hands yet. They're going to want to know, should I order
I
this
love these graphical
on
glitches.
Saturday? It's either you're a diehard fan of Anbernic and you just want to buy everything, or it's way more like, hey, I can only afford one handheld this year. Which one handheld
Right,
should I get?
right.
And does this kind of meet that for us? I mean, man, it's definitely a contender for one of the handhelds of the year. I would say it's going to be in the running for that at the end of the year. It's too soon to tell if this is like the 4x3 king, perhaps. Man, right up there with the 406H, 405M. But you have the power on tap here is what really clinches it. I would love for it to be an OLED, but I know they don't have 4x3 OLEDs like this. So that's kind of where we're at with
Damn,
this.
I'm flying.
But yeah, if I had a wish list, I want a 4x3 OLED in this exact configuration. Quieter shoulder buttons, and preferably a plastic shell, just to save on the weight. Although the metal is nice. It looks premium. Even my wife commented, she's like, that looks way more premium. She's like, compared to that pile of junk you showed me the other day. And I was like, what do you mean? Which one are you talking about? And I thought she meant like one of my budget ones, like the R36, one of those. And she's like, no, that thing that transforms, the one that folds around.
no,
I'm like, the 1X sugar. She's like, yeah, that thing was.
the
She's like,
sugar.
that thing was a.
You've had a string of bad luck ever since you got that device too.
Well,
I'm a little worried about you.
Hey, I found the D-pad. Okay, I found the D-pad. It ran away from me, but I found it, and now it's on its way to zoo. So there you go. First place. Good job. So there's
it's
Wii U.
tough because I'm like, Dimensity chipsets, like the 8300 has the power, but
Mhm.
the compatibility is always going to be better with a Snapdragon. So that is one thing you got to really consider what your use case is for sure. But I will say that now it seems like Mali chipsets or the graphics are finally starting to get some interest from developers. I think what is it, Winlater or Game Hub is finally getting some actual proper support. So that will be interesting to see what it does.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you want to start that stress test?
Yeah, let
And
me
I'm
go
going to
ahead and
swap
do that.
over.
Yep. So are we doing one? We're doing high performance with the fan, or are we doing no fan, just a regular performance? What would you guys like to do? Or maybe chat will chime in and decide what they want.
Probably no fan, regular
Okay.
performance, right? Because we're seeing if we can avoid this fan. Speaking of the fan, so let's listen to the fan. I'll pull
let's
mine
do
up
that.
over here.
The hell did it go?
Doody-doody-doo. Also, someone's asking there, Angel, yeah, do you think it's better overall than the RP Mini? No. And here's
No.
why.
Yeah.
The RP Mini, for one, gets even smaller.
Yeah.
I can't deny how damn good the little OLED screen looks in here. Looks so good, okay? Especially how it blends into this black colorway there. It's just, chef's kiss. But the buttons need work. The buttons are loud, clacky. And they gave us nice, quiet shoulders, but it's ruined by the fact we have these loud buttons. So if you're playing in bed or playing in an office or somewhere like that, those are very, very loud, clackety buttons. The fan is better in here, of course. The sticks I enjoy better. The D-pad, they're both amazing D-pads, actually, just different styles. You got your clicky Vita style with your mushy membrane buttons. You also have little ergonomic bump outs, but this thing is so good. Like, it is just so good.
It is probably my favorite powerhouse compact handheld. Like one
Yes.
that, you can really throw in your pocket if you really wanted to.
You have a Snapdragon 865 in the palm of your hands here, meaning that awesome compatibility. You can run Linux on this, okay? You can run Linux or Android via Rocknix there. You can do even some Xbox emulation, which is insane.
And PS3.
And PS3 on this little guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Snapdragon 865 it's unreal what you can get away with.
Yeah.
That chipset's just unbelievable despite its age.
Yes, absolutely, man. And the custom drivers you can use, I mean, this is where it's at. And when I say this, I mean it's this plus the RP5 plus the RP Flip 2.
Yep.
All of their Snapdragon 865 handhelds. So freaking good. Take your pick on what form factor you like, and then there you go. You get your OLED screen and all that. Moving to the Anbernic line of devices, the 557, if you want OLED, you're going to get the same chip as in here, plastic shell. The buttons you can upgrade and put different button toppers on. You're getting a little bit worse of a D-pad. You get louder, well, actually, they're about the same volume on the shoulders. But overall, I would say this is more comfortable. Odin Mini. I mean, this is even more powerful, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but a little more expensive as well. Very nice screen. And the RG Slide, a little less powerful, but it has that sliding mechanism, which I think is a little gimmicky these days just because of how big this thing is. Like, why did we need that, I suppose, for what this is? If we can make this smaller, yes, but at this size, oof. It's still good, though. Just a little uncomfortable. So there's my very long-winded answer for you. Input delay from bags. Input delay. Yeah, that's the age-old thing with Android handhelds. I don't notice it. If I do notice it, it's very noticeable, though. So I will let you know if I sense that. But so far, no, I'm not seeing any input lag. But I'm one of those people that's like, it's either there or it's not. How is this compared to the Slide? So yeah, we just kind of talked about that, but it's the same screen. So it's going to be the exact same screen, the same D-pad, it looks like, the same face buttons. The difference is going to be, the joysticks are a little bit smaller, but you got these caps you can put on there. And the fan is better. It's not so loud and crazy on here. And the shoulders are about the same. They're actually they're quieter shoulders on here. These are better shoulders, I got to say. But ergonomics-wise, this is pretty top-heavy. But take your pick, again, if you like this style, not having the buttons exposed, and you can just carry around, a big MP3 Zune player or something like this. And you can play your touchscreen games. Okay, cool. Let's listen to this fan, though. Oh, boy. Moment of truth. So you're gonna hear like a high-pitched whirring, basically. But it's not the same sound. Coil whine drives me nuts, by the way. So I don't hear that, but it is high-pitched and annoying.
Wow, I didn't even think about that, it being the color of the Zune.
Oh,
wow,
crap.
right? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Maybe that's why I
Wild.
like it so much.
Wild.
So-
Thank you, chat, for that. That just, unlocked a memory for me.
So there is the full strongest. Here's cool. So cool mode is where you're going to get more of a whine.
Stubbs' wife using a hair dryer.
I think so.
Yeah, no, the fan is ridiculous.
And also-
I've said it in the Discord as well. It is just loud.
Don't assume my wife has hair, rude.
Wow.
No, she does. She's good. She has good hair.
Don't make Matt Davis feel bad.
I think it's her hair, too. I don't know. I never asked.
That checks out.
Okay, custom modes.
Seems like a very Stubbs thing to say and do.
I like custom mode the most. I can handle that, okay. If you want to switch it over to the high mode, You just have auto and strong. Auto means it's going to kick on randomly when it doesn't need to, and it's just like, you know, like that part of Freak on a Leash by Korn. It sounds like that. And yeah, I mean that's just it's too much. We need a custom curve.
I'm hoping Anbernic corrects it. They have been sending me messages back about it, so
They best better.
I'm like, please just give us the custom curve. That's fine. I can just adjust it really low. You don't have to give me the option to turn it off completely, but just give me a curve.
Yeah.
You do love your curves.
I definitely love my curves.
Kyle says, now put the fans to high. Hear a difference. Is it annoying? Yes. Yes, it is. Right now, as it stands, it is annoying. It is an annoyingly loud fan, and I prefer not to use it.
I would say that even with the volume turned all the way up, you will still hear the fan. That's how loud it is.
Yes, for sure.
Just no getting around it. Yeah.
Now, as far as video out goes, get my handy dandy KYY out. Don't make jokes now. That's their brand name, dude.
We just laughed.
Yeah, we didn't say anything.
Don't laugh. Makes me uncomfortable.
Why would we be laughing though?
Why would you?
We're not necessarily laughing.
If I were to zoom out any further, you would see my spider pile.
That's concerning.
I need to clean. I need to clean. The spider made a web and it caught other spiders. Okay. What does that mean? What kind of spider does that? It eats the other spiders, which I appreciate. However, it's a problem. And,
because it doesn't clean up after itself.
Well,
a lot like Ban.
Yeah. It just leaves its victims in the web. Just like Ban.
Ban just does it with a web of beans.
Bean web. Always comes back to bean web.
Stubbs did find that D-pad, which is good. I think it's on the way to
Yes.
Zoo right now, which is unfortunate.
Oh no, I cannot wait for Zoo to get it.
I mean, I can't wait for his video, but I worry about him because Stubbs had a
like-
string of bad luck. So
Zoo's gonna lose it.
Hey, we got video out.
nice.
Oh wow.
And it just worked. Yeah. It maintains the aspect ratio. Nice. Okay.
Does
I'm assuming there's a setting in the handheld thing in the settings that you probably can change it if you wanted to do something different.
Yeah, I was gonna
right
ask
there.
if you could change the
Let's see. Is there anything there? No.
screen res. It's probably gonna be under the actual display settings, if anything.
Yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Connected
Stubbs, show
devices,
us.
maybe. Oh, keep going. Nope.
Check display.
Oh yeah, that one.
I'll check display first, real quick.
Go back
so-
to display size. No,
Where it's already in there? Okay.
this scroll down. Display size and text.
Oh.
See if it lets you scroll down so you can see the slider.
I mean,
Just change
Hey,
Good
look, it's from
morning,
Bill.
good
It's
morning,
from Bill.
Bill.
The hot air balloons.
You want to talk about my hot air balloons? Bags of
These
sand.
innuendos. Bill, not in the workplace.
Auto
Bill.
rotate screen. Yeah, I don't see any.
Did you look under connected devices or no?
You know where this also could be? You might have to dig deeper into dev options.
Oh, good call.
there you go.
USB devices.
That should be in the handheld settings. So that's an oversight. That's something that
It should
Anbernic
be.
really add. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because not everybody. Some people may want to be in 16:9. I mean, let's say you're playing
Sure.
PSP,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know.
One. Hey.
Build. Go to build.
Oh, right. Build. Get out of here.
Try back. Try back.
It's doing. I'm not doing it. Okay. Now, build. I love how it's like, you better don't stop. You better stop. You're going to become a developer.
Oh no.
You're
now
a developer.
Now I'm a developer. I just add it to my resume.
I
It's
love
like
how that's been part of
it says
Android
so.
forever too. It's like
Yeah.
they have never changed that, and everyone knows about it too. It's not like it's a secret
It's
anymore.
like, you're gonna be, you have become a developer.
I wonder if I could put that on my resume. Developer.
You
My
could.
phone said so.
The phone literally says you are one now.
You know who would be really
It
impressed by that? Steve Ballmer.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
Balmer went hard in those commercials
Ballmer
back in
with
the day,
the
man.
developer days, man. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
do you remember Fortran? Oh god, that really got me.
What?
Fortran, 1972. The punch cards, you'd have those punch cards to program your programs on, and you have to keep your little
How
box of
old
punch
are
cards.
you, Stubbs?
I am 40 years of age. Okay, my
You're
father.
You're
my
like
father,
6 months older than me. How is this
My
possible?
father used the punch cards, and he told me about it from his day.
Okay, so you didn't use the punch cards yourself.
I don't. I've never seen one in person. Where,
Oh,
help me
no.
find the damn thing. Where's
Just
the
go
damn
slowly through this because I don't know if there's any option here,
show refresh rate? It's 120.
which is worthless.
Wireless display.
I always change the default USB configuration. I hate when
To
you
what?
connect it to a computer to do file transfer automatically when you connect it to a
Hey.
computer.
Simulate second display. Hey, look at that. 4K.
Oh no, I'm afraid he's gonna break something.
4K secure. 4K upscale.
Just try 4K first.
Regular.
Oh yeah, but does
Oh
your
no.
Andy
I
done
was gonna
broke it.
I was gonna say, does
Oh,
your KY
no.
support that though?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, your
I gotta
monitor doesn't
up-
look like it
Hold
supports.
on.
supports it.
Let me look up what the hell, man. 1 second. KYY.
Yeah, do 1080p first. That's always safer.
Portable
Oh
monitor.
man, yeah. I thought he said earlier that it was 4K.
Wow,
It's a
it's
1080p.
developer options
It's a-
inception.
It's a 1080p monitor.
Stubbs just
How
went
many
devception
developers-
here.
I don't know how to get out of
Oh,
this.
God. Unplug
Oh,
it.
it gets worse.
This is amazing. Yes,
It works.
this is the
Hey-
benefit of us doing this live.
Oh,
Dude, it's busted.
KYY Stubbs.
This is a problem.
No.
Oh, hold on,
No,
hold on.
Stubbs.
Wait,
you should be
wait.
able to find that same setting.
Hold
again.
on.
Oh, I'm praying
Display
for you, man.
output. Oh no. No.
No.
Simulate. I can't see. I'm gonna choose another.
Can
Oh,
we get a GIF of when this happens the moment it happens?
oh no.
Uh,
We're gonna restart it. We're just gonna
try
reboot it.
rebooting. Oh.
I can't see the restart. It says restart. And it
Well,
goes
in
little,
good
little,
news,
little.
I have 6 more minutes left to go for this test.
Okay, well,
Ah,
we
poor
wanna-
Stubbs.
oh, I did it. Oh, no. I'm just
You
gonna
think
hold
you
the
can,
button.
You can navigate?
I'm just gonna hold the button for a long time.
That's impressive.
Let's switch over to your feed. That's way more interesting.
It's not. No, it's really not. It's really not that interesting. We just switched to Andrew's face. That's.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Oh. So it looks like it will
Hey,
do
you
4K if you
You
plug
see
it
this
into a
drawing,
4K.
Stubbs?
It's an option. Oh
Uh,
no,
What's wrong? Hold
It's
on.
on
What's
this-
a little?
Banandrews.
What's up with it near the bottom? It's like a little bit lighter than the rest of the
I
paper.
don't know. That could be some.
What did you
Schmutz or
do down
something.
there? You might want to choose a different word there, buddy.
Stop peeing on Andrew.
Oh, why does it have to be me? That banana's happy. That one is banned.
Banandrew. So I restarted it and it's still fucked up. I mean, that's one. So, it's
You
real.
look like you
messy.
should be able to kind of navigate there.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Stubbs.
All right.
I just don't remember what the setting is to tell you which one to look for.
It's the one that says simulate second
it
screen.
was
And I saw an
further
actual
down, too.
output option. Like I saw a regular display output change, not this simulation thing. which is probably not what we wanted.
No, I think yeah.
We never
it's-
want this. Never,
no.
ever choose
Children
this,
do
everybody.
not do this at home, but there are
Do
no kids
not.
watching. The joke's on us.
Let's see. I'll go one up. Can I do one up at least? Oh, I got a
Okay.
little. I got a little
Getting
bit
there.
more of my screen back. Why would they give this as an option? Well, I guess if you're a developer,
Well,
you know
yeah,
what you're doing.
remember you were so proud you were a developer.
I was a developer, and I immediately regret it. This is the worst.
We will save it. We will save it.
I just need to get to the part that says not, like none. Hey now.
Hey.
Hey.
Good job. Good job.
So the one that we did want is going to be, I saw it in here.
Oh, was there actually an option? That's
Well, there
nice.
was an option for like display out, I thought. Let me see.
Good job.
I couldn't have done it without all of your help.
Oh, I just told you to tap the wrong button. You're
Yeah.
welcome, though.
I thought I saw. Oh, it's display cutout. I misread it. Never mind. Who knows what's going on in here, guys?
Yeah,
Who knows? Developer mode. Never again. I'm not a
Yeah,
developer.
see, so that's something
I'm barely
that
a
really
YouTuber.
should be included.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to see right now? Any other games?
Yeah.
We can try Switch emulation real
Yeah,
quick.
why don't you play some games while this has got 3 more minutes left?
Some gammas.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Stubbs,
this?
there's breaking
Breaking news,
buddy.
apparently from Retroid. Retroid David, due to the complex mold structure of the RP additional dual screen and to ensure product liability and quality of just the original shipping. Oh, they're pushing back their dual screen shipping. Okay. To August 15th. Rolling out OTA update. RP5, RP Mini V2, RP4 products. Improved compatibility with the screen expansion. Apology. We're going to give a $3 coupon. Okay. All right.
That just happened.
Well, cool. Sounds like good. Sounds good, I guess. I thought we were already getting it towards the end of August. So, I mean, everyone's
I thought we were
$3
getting
richer
it.
now.
I thought we were supposed to get it like next week or something. Or at least shipment's supposed to start next week.
Nope. Not now.
Well, shows you how much I know. I'm just here, okay?
Someone
I was
apparently
not-
reacted with the eggplant.
I was not following it closely enough lately. I figured, like, it'll get here when it gets here. I knew it was August, but I guess August is tomorrow. That's insane.
Which is crazy.
Oh, God, it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ben and I
I
were
know.
talking about that last
Where did
night. and
July
I already
go?
forgot.
I
Where's
just
the year
celebrated
gone?
4th of July. And now it's the end of July.
I don't care as long as we get closer to the end of this heat. I'm tired of walking outside to go get the mail and coming back inside doing nothing but get the mail and be sweaty.
Do you have a Pizza Hut near you?
Oh, I'm kind of hungry, guys. That sounds good.
What does that have to do with anything, Stubbs? No, I don't.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
I take down various pieces of information about my friends at various points.
So did you want to
Oh,
find out if
friend?
Andrew likes Pizza Hut?
I just
Are you
want to
good?
know if he has a Pizza Hut in the vicinity in
Why
case I
is
ever
that?
visit.
No,
Well, that
but I
makes
do
sense.
want to take a trek to Ohio
I don't
at
li-
some point.
I don't like Pizza Hut.
I want to go to they recreated like I don't know. I know there's one in Ohio. I don't know if there's one anywhere else. They recreated the old like building style for a
Pizza
couple
Hut?
of Pizza Huts. Yeah, and I want to go
I
back
miss
with like the
those
tiling
days.
and all. Yeah.
Yeah, those
I never
did
like
lamps that
Pizza
they
Hut.
had, arcades, like all that stuff.
Okay, so
So
Yeah,
good.
man.
update. Switch emulation is making this thing hot. Hot. Let's see. Do I have I have high performance mode on. I have an
Yeah.
auto mode.
Now put
Is
the
it actually
shell
hot
on.
to the touch?
It's not hot. It's just uncomfortably warm and like
Okay.
it's not leaving fingerprints, but it does get a little like sweaty, I suppose is the right
Yeah.
word. All right, let's get a baseline with my heat gun. 24.7 Celsius. We got 31. 31 is not too hot, by the way. That is not too hot. On the screen, we might see higher 32, 33. Yeah. It's definitely warm. It's not
Actually,
a
it's
crazy
perfect
hot.
timing because the stress test just ended.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So look.
here are the numbers here. So this is no fan, just using the standard performance.
I'm your fan, Rob.
So I mean,
Nice.
80%'s not bad. I mean,
That's
again,
not
if
bad.
you keep it in that lowest setting, I think
Right.
it should be fine. Unfortunately, these tests take so long to run through that we can't actually, I don't think we're gonna be able to compare it. But the one
Right.
thing that I want to show is, like, you see how the best loop was 1006 and then it kind of tapered off to 800. So
Yeah.
I just want to show like the performance when the performance increase actually. So here, let me go into this and let's just do the regular test.
Okay.
Where is wildlife? Wildlife.
You're not going to do the long one, are you?
No, the 1 minute one.
The
So
1
we'll do
minute
the
one.
1 minute. I just want to show what the number is.
Okay.
We're not looking for the long term stability, just kind of the idea of where performance can peak.
I got GameCube over here, which will be our final.
So just looking at this right now, it looks like it's almost like 3 to 4 times the performance based on the frame rate that I'm seeing.
So that button has a big effect.
It has a big effect, and the thing is, like, I wish we had some options in between, like kind of like what Retroid does, where you have different various levels, or like what the Odin devices have, same idea. So I would love to see Anbernic kind of give some range there,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense if it did.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Rob, did I tell you that my father is coming to visit us for the next month?
Oh, that should be fun.
So he'll watch zoo reviews in real time.
Oh, I love
My
all
dad-
the notes he gives us.
Yeah, my dad watches, I think, almost every episode, but he definitely watches every video that Zoo makes, and he gives copious notes about how great Zoo
Everything,
is.
and they're fantastic.
Okay, so actually not as much as I thought. So it's 1318. So you're getting a little bit there. Yeah, the fan's on. I can hear it. So there you go.
Nice, 1318.
Yeah.
And we're doing some Alien Hominid on GameCube here. Definitely not pushing the chipset, but we are playing at a 2x. Just one of my favorite GameCube. I like this game because it's very bright and vibrant.
Yes, it looks really good.
It just looks good. Helps make the colors come out a little bit more.
Have you tried out the remaster one? I mean, I know it's pretty similar, but there is
I
a
haven't
remastered
yet.
one. Yeah.
I haven't even played Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Remaster, and I bought it, a month
I
ago.
have only
Something.
played one level. I
brought
got past oh man, why am I blanking on the name of the level? The first one.
I brought it with me to Boston, and yeah, I didn't even play it. So
I got
All
to
right.
Canada. I just forgot the name of the first level.
I did play Donkey Kong, the new Donkey Kong Bonanza, though, and that game is awesome. So,
That game is
I
just
haven't played
fun.
it yet.
It's so
I bought it,
fun.
but I haven't
so
played
much.
it yet.
It's so much fun. All right, everybody. So we are going to get out of here. Let me make sure that we didn't miss anything. Sleep test, yes, and well, I was doing a sleep test last night. You didn't really drain much overnight. It's your standard Android thing. You're going to drop a few percent overnight. If it's a badly optimized build or it's not true sleep, you're going to be dropping, 10, 20, 30% overnight. So it's your standard Android sleep, and it should probably would last you a good week if you're not playing too much on single charge. I wouldn't worry about battery drain too much overnight. Performance modes, we saw that. Speaker noise test, yep, we saw that. Game testing, a little bit of Android, some emulation, HDMI out. Unfortunately, we looked at that. Heat and temps, battery. Yeah, battery we don't know yet, but I do think the battery, we're at 69%. Yeah.
Nice.
And we are I started this session at, I want to say 75 or 80, somewhere around there. So, I mean, yeah. The Dimensity chip is a very efficient chip. The 4-nanometer process. It is a very good chip. People do like the Snapdragon generally better just for that compatibility, but yeah. If you are interested in this, you can order this. It is available starting this Saturday, August 2nd, 3 a.m. Pacific. 6 a.m. Eastern, 1800 Beijing time. It's not going to be actually pre-orders. It's not going to be pre-orders, sorry.
No,
This
it
time
ships
it's going to be,
immediately.
it ships immediately. They have them ready to go. They're not even pre-orders. You just order it, you buy it, it ships to you, and choose your configuration, starting at $220 for the first 72 hours. If you want the higher spec config, like this config, it's going to cost you up to, I think, what, 300 on the highest end?
Yep, it's
Let's
what is
look
it?
at that.
290, I believe.
290 on the highest end. Yeah, plus
Yeah,
your
that's
$10
up there,
shipping.
for
So you're
sure.
going to be looking. And I would say you probably don't need the higher spec model. Because what's the base spec is what, 8 gigs plus
8 gigs.
128? Oh, that should be okay. Unless
Yeah,
you're doing win later or something.
And you have that micro SD, obviously, the expansion. So,
Yeah.
the storage is not the big issue. It's the question of whether the 8 gig versus 12 gig matters
Yeah.
that much. And I mean, even for Switch, I don't think there's really anything that's going to push beyond that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
think-
think the 8 gig model should serve most, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned. If I was going to buy this right now, I would get the 8 gig, definitely. For what it is, I mean, the games I'm going to be playing on it are really not going to benefit from any extra RAM or any extra storage. And I just use micro SD cards anyways, so that's how it goes. Chocolate bronze, silver option. It does have U.S. warehouse shipping available, or it should, so you're not going to be looking at tariff fees there. And it will ship immediately, available in the description or on screen there if you're interested. This is one so far I can say I recommend. They did in general good job. They've, just like their other batch one products, a couple of things they need to tweak. Give us that fan curve so the fan isn't so like all or nothing, loud or quiet. Also,
By the way, Gamma's been cooking already too. He figured out how to turn the fan off for the high performance mode.
Oh.
I think he's even figured out scaling, fan scaling already too, the curves. So
Gamma,
He-
Man,
he's cooking
Gamma-
already.
yeah, Gamma makes a software called Gamma OS, which is a very lean and mean Android OS, highly optimized for his builds, whatever handheld he's working on. So that just brings any device that has his software to the next level. So I'm excited to see that. And check out Zoo's video. Well, I'll make sure to add that in the description. He has a great video. Russ as well. Awesome video on the 477M. There's some Mario Sunshine, I think. No? What is that? Yeah. Yeah, guys. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts in chat, in the comments below. Thank you for joining us. This is one that I'm going to keep my eyes on, and I don't think this is one I want to let go of. I think this might be a long-term keeper for me. I don't usually keep metal devices, okay? Like, they're a little bit, I don't know, like they're heavier than they need to be, but man, the chocolate bronze, this color, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for the colorway, and it's really comfortable. Like, that's my favorite thing about it, really, is the form factor. And I would love to see this in plastic, though. If they made this in plastic, I would let go of this one to have the plastic one just to be a little lighter weight.
I agree
But yeah.
with that. Yes.
That's about the only thing I could really say about it, Speakers are nice and loud. They're not as clear as the Retroids, but it'll get the job done. Video out, it shows that it should do up to 4K, but don't take my simulation for, like, we need an actual 4K monitor to see what it's going to do. That was not the right way. But it does at least output 1080p, no problem, and then keeps the aspect ratio, which is nice. 120 hertz black frame insertion. That's also really cool to see. And yeah, Rob, any final thoughts on your end?
No, I think our thoughts are pretty in line there. I would love to see this in plastic. I think the metal finishing is nice. It does make you feel a little more premium, but
Yeah.
I think this would do very well with the plastic version.
And if you want accessories for it, if they don't, I hope they include this with it. But if not,
We should
This
get clarification if it does come with it. 'Cause
I'd like to
I
know
actually
because
like that a lot. Yeah.
I like it a lot too. When it does get hot, this shields you from that heat for the most part. Like, you don't notice it as much.
I agree.
So I like having that on there. Also, does it say? Oh, it looks like it does come with it. Look at that on the far
there it
right.
is. Okay.
Look at
yeah,
that.
So it is included. Nice.
Yeah, it's included. The silicone protective case is included. What's not included though is the case, and I'll show you the case here if you're interested in that. So it's a form-fitted case with the little bump outs for it, and
Not a very fun case in terms of
It's
some.
not a fun case.
At least not compared to the 556 and 557.
Yeah. But hey, it gets the job done.
Anbernic.
Yeah, right. And it will accommodate being in the silicon case. So you can put that in there, do this like this. Bada bing, bada boom.
I kind of like the little flap on the inside because usually it's just a smaller piece that goes up on the top, but it actually folds over on the screen too. It protects
a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and it acts as a barrier to keep it nice and tight in there if you don't have the silicon cover on, which I appreciate. You don't have a little space up there for your cables or whatever. Other than that, it's your standard case. It's probably $5 or $10 add-on.
Yep.
So that's about it, everybody. We're going to get out of here. Andrew, did you have any rants or ravings you wanted to share?
No.
If you're wondering about it, it's available on AliExpress or Anbernic.com directly. I would recommend usually Anbernic.com, but man, AliExpress has been going up earlier by like a couple hours when you go to order these things. Usually the AliExpress shop. Yeah. And their shipping has been good too. And if you're in parts of the world where you don't have access to their direct website, I mean, AliExpress is probably all you got. And in general, the prices are pretty much the same anyways. So
why, Ben? Yeah. Why?
What's Ben doing?
He says he's going to get it on eBay.
No. No.
Yeah, they have it. I was surprised.
Come on. Well, everybody, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been
good.
Nice, relaxed one.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to be getting back at you with another live stream, I think, all about the Hell Galley action pie. So that'll be fun.
I should have mine tomorrow.
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's supposed to come. It's supposed to be delivered tomorrow.
What color did you get?
Well, come on.
GameCube.
Purple.
Indigo. Yes.
I mean, come on.
You know better. You know better.
I know. I don't even know why I asked. What's the point?
Kids these days.
I know. All those children. That's the problem. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks once again to our channel members, our patrons, and our subscribers who make everything here possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as, what is it, Andrew?
$3.
That's right, per month. And that'll get you access to all of the good things. Get you extra Game of the Month points towards earning sweet swag, as well as access to our private marketplace, access to our private chat in our Discord.
Please buy the rest of my stuff.
Buy the rest. Rob has an awesome listing right now, and we have discounted prices in there compared to our public marketplace. So a lot of good stuff. I'm about to list some more stuff as I'm continuing to try to downsize the electronics in my life. And there'll be some interesting like Kindles and stuff and other things. A bunch of keyboards, like some of those cool keyboards, they'll be in there. So check it out in our Discord.
About your Clutch.
I think I'm keeping Clutch. I think I'm Clutch. Clutch comes in Clutch.
Clutch is Clutch.
Clutch is Clutch. But until the next one, everybody, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Andrew and Rob and producer Sony. Thank you, producer Sony, saying take care of them handhelds.
Take care of each other.